I have finally completed the Easter egg and boss fight on Liberty Falls. Today, I'm going to walk you through the very simple and easy steps you need to do to basically complete the Easter egg and do the boss fight. It's pretty straightforward. There's not that much to it, really. I know there's already loads of guides out there already by better people than me, but I wanted to share anyway, mainly because the boss fight was just something fun to do, and I really like the fact that this is in the game. And of course, I had to grab myself the ray gun skin that you get for completing the boss fight here. So to get the jet gun, of course, there are 3 steps. The first one being you need to grab the water valve and do the water valve in the bowling alley. You need to kill the groundkeeper and open the shed to get that part. And then you need to blast the door at the radio electronics store thing, dig up in the piles and grab the electric wire. After you've done that, you have all the parts for the jet gun. You run over to the motel and you can literally build the gun and grab it off the build bench. Once we've built the jet gun, we then start actually progressing for the steps of the Easter egg itself. The jet gun is actually required for this, so that's why I've included the steps for the jet gun.
Jackpot. That's the wiring for the jet gun. Is that a design for a weapon? Looks like you already found some of the parts. The Thrustadyne Model 23, huh?
Once you've got your jet gun, you want to go into the room where the Pack-a-Punch is and hold your interact button on this machine. You're going to get a cutscene and some dialogue. Once that dialogue's finished, you need to hold your interact button on the same machine again to get more dialogue. Once that's done, you need to come over to the comic book store, and in the ceiling, there is a canister that you need to grab using the jet gun. I messed up here and I shot the jet gun instead of using the vacuum side. But do that, and then we need to go to the next place. For the next piece, you want to go up onto the roof here and jump onto this lorry little thing. And then you want to use the vacuum in this open window right here, as you can see.
Thanos, you know all about the work Janus does. Did we cause this?
For the final part, you need to head up back into the Pack-a-Punch room, and above you, where you go in through the door, there is the final floating piece. You want to vacuum this, and then you have all 3 pieces. To build it, you need to go onto the top of the bank, and in the left corner here, you can see there's a workbench for you to build.
Doesn't mean you're dead. Isn't that so?
There's going to be audio playing throughout, so you can't actually interact with the canisters yet. But once the audio is finished and you can wait a second, you'll be able to interact with the actual canisters in this machine. You want to grab one. And you cannot run whilst you are holding these canisters, so just be aware of that. You want to take the canister over to one of the 2 traps where they have the weird like electrical stuff on the floor when you activate them. So once you get here, you're going to place it down on one of the traps. What you need to do from here is you need to go over to these like ether little storm clouds and interact with the thing on the floor to place that LTG device. Zombies is going to start running, and you want to basically make sure you kill them so they do not destroy this. Once you have completed this little step here, a boss is going to spawn out of it through a gateway. Once the thing has spawned in, you're going to need to basically get the health down to a decent amount, and then you need to go over to the trap where you place the canister, get the boss to go into the trap, activate the trap, and kill the boss while it is stood inside of the trap so you fill the canister. Because of a big mishap that happens here, I would recommend as well that you take out some of the zombies before you focus on the boss, because otherwise this is going to happen. So now you can see he died and the thing went into the canister. Once you have done this, you want to pick up your canister and you need to take it back to the Pack-a-Punch room and put it inside the machine. Make sure you pick up that device, and this time we actually have to put a bit of work in for the canister. With the device here, the way that they work is literally on the little things. You can see the screen, and then there's a light on the little devices. So the way that this works is if your device is red in your hand, you need to turn the light to green. If on the screen it's green, you need to turn it to red on the device. And if your screen is yellow, you need to make the device have a yellow light as well. There's 3 of these. You see all 3 locations. I go through them. You want to come over here to where all the beans are going at the gas station, pick up your canister and bring it over to the other trap that you didn't use before. And then we're going to go over to the other Ether Storm and place the device in the graveyard. It's actually an exact rinse and repeat as the exact same that you did before. Protect the storm portal thing, take him over to the trap, activate the trap, kill him in the trap, take the canister, and then put the canister into the machine in the church. Once you put your final canister in, you'll see a pop-up that literally says, start the final encounter. So this obviously means this is the end of the Easter egg and it starts the boss fight. I'm going to leave you now with the boss fight footage. This was really cool. Thank you to Mike for walking me through this because I didn't know all the steps. So I appreciate Mike doing this with me. This was a lot of fun. Enjoy the boss fight. Thank you for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Moment of truth, Alpha Team. Activate the simultaneous dimensional gateway. Do this right, and the SDG will unleash a neutralizing energy wave. And then, it's bye-bye, Dark Ether. That's right. Kill those undead bastards. Kill them all.
Damn them! Peace! Fuck center mass, I'm spraying some gray.
Bingo! Every few kills empowers the SDG. Trust me, we want that orb to keep growing.
Thanks for coming to Bodies by Weaver. Come again.
Max armor. Keep feeding the SDG. Make that sphere even bigger.
Max ammo.
Finally!
All three of your others on my wall.
Someone get me back in the fight!
Alpha Team, how copy? Somebody tell me what just happened. Any station this net, what is your status? Thanos, if you've hurt them, I swear I'll...
No interruptions for this next part.
Thank you, my friends, for volunteering to take my place here. Or, in your parlance, thank you for being voluntold. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a few scores to settle. Bye-bye, Dark Ether.